Here today we're actually doing a wild horse roundup. Gather, some people call them gather, some people call them roundups, but it's a wild horse roundup. We have wild horses and burros in 9 of the 10 western states, excluding, say, Washington. But wild horses and burros are managed in each of these states. It's not a huge program, but it's a program that draws a lot of attention, emotionally and public-wise. The contractors set up gather sites like we're here behind me, and these gather sites are portable panels that are brought in. We have wings made out of a burlap material where they'll have some wings, and they use helicopters to do this. And so the helicopters will bring the animals into these temporary capture sites, and it's very humanely done in the fact that the animals aren't all roped, they're not choked down. And the way that it's done is we have what's called a prodder horse or a Judas horse, and that's a domestic horse that is out on the outside or the end of the wing, and this domestic horse is released at about the same time the wild horses are brought into the trap. And so what you have is a domestic horse that runs into the trap site and leads the wild horses into the trap or the capture site. The gates are closed and the animals are captured. And once they're captured, then we have to take them, or the contractors take them, to a holding facility or a corral facility where they're sorted, they're aged, they're vaccinated, and prepared for our adoption program. And this adoption program is a program where animals are literally adopted all over the country. We ship animals to Florida, to New York, to Ohio, to Texas, all over the country. The animals are managed in the West, but they're literally adopted in 50 states. Following this placement, we also go through a year's compliance where the animals are looked after and make sure that they're being taken care of. So that mainly it's an education period that we educate the public about what it takes to take care of a wild horse or a burro. Say an animal goes to several adoptions though and it's not adopted, what do we do with them? Well, we have what's called long-term holding facilities. And these long-term holding facilities, some people refer to them as sanctuaries, but they're a permanent home for the animals. We don't euthanize the horses just because they're unadoptable. The animals go to these long-term facilities to live out their lives. We're a multiple use agency, so we not only manage wild horses out here, but we have wilderness values, we have livestock grazing, we have wildlife habitat, we have mining interests. So we've got all these other programs trying to balance them with the forage and water on the land. And so we're removing wild horses to make room for the remaining population so they can live healthy, sustainable lives here on the ground. What part of the job do I like the most? Anytime I get an opportunity to go out and see the horses running, the animals out in their natural habitat running, whether it be in a capture location or whether it be out just running free on the range. That's what I enjoy about the program, to see the animals, good, healthy wild horses on healthy range land. Can't get any better than that.